So I was up pretty bloody late building this farm, and by the end of the video you can really hear my voice, getting quite tired. But bear with the video, I really appreciate you guys watching it. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of DeadAnt Survival. Now you may have noticed that in my base I've been using sea lanterns as a light source, but then I've got some other random lights. So I've got end rods and glowstone in some strange locations, and you might be thinking why? Like, that's pretty ugly, it's pretty random, it doesn't make sense. Well, sea lanterns are kinda hard to get. So all these ones I got from raiding a sea temple, and I got about 2 stacks of sea lanterns, but I used them all up pretty quickly. So we need a good source of sea lanterns, and that's what we're going to be doing in today's episode. So I've got these shulker boxes full of everything I'm going to need. It's a lot of materials here, and I'm going to be building a guardian farm. So I'm going back to the sea temple and turning it into a farm so I can get all the sea lanterns I can ever want, and it's also going to be an awesome XP farm. I don't have a good XP farm yet because I've been waiting for this sort of thing. Currently I've been mainly using my villagers, trading with them as my XP, and it's not a very good system. Yeah, I do get a fair amount and I can repair my tools a bit with that, but it's not ideal. So this farm is going to be awesome. So let's go fly to it. So the good thing about this guardian farm, or the sea temple, is it's not too far away. Not super close, but it's only a couple minutes flight, or probably less than that. So it shouldn't be too much further in this direction. And here we are. So I've got the sea temple here with the conduit already built into it. I used the conduit to help clear this place out. Come on, fuck off. I'm trying to do a thing here. And a baby. Alright, you guys done yet? Jesus. So as you can see, I've already pillared up in each corner of the sea temple, and that is an important step in creating this farm. So now I need to create some walls. Oh, just lost my night vision. I need to create some walls going along every side, and then I need to create a floor covering this entire area. So that's why I've got shulker boxes full of building stuff. So our first step is that we need to build the walls of this, and we are going to be using glass because we want to see out into a nice pretty ocean. This is going to be 4 wide, or 4 tall I should say, and we're going to go all the way. So this is going to take me a while because that's a lot of blocks. So that's 1 wall down. Now we've got 3 more to do. Didn't take too long. Preparing for it is the biggest thing. Like, this is a lot of glass, so that's a lot of sand. Making sure you have it all on you when you start this sort of project makes it go so much quicker. But now we need to build the floor. This floor is big. So my tower is 32 by 32. This area is 56 by, 58. 58 blocks by 58 blocks. So this is a huge area, but thankfully I'm not building any higher than this, and I'm just having to build 1 big floor. So let's get all the blocks we need for that. I haven't done the math at all, but I've got 2 shulker blocks full, and I'm pretty sure I have a little bit more than what I need. So I've completed the floor now. The floor took a lot longer than the walls did, because it is significantly more blocks in the floor than it is in the walls. So I've gone through almost 2 whole shulker boxes just in these blocks. And you can see we've got our guardians spawning in this area, which is a good thing, means it's working, but we've still got a long ways to go. And they're a bit of a pain because they keep shooting me and I do not want to die. That was really close actually. So our next step is we need to drain all the water out of this. And then we will no longer get shot by these bastards. So we need our sand and some sponges. Now that was a mission. I think that's the most tedious and annoying part of this entire build, getting rid of the water. Especially when I only had 31 sponges, so I had to do a small amount, go dry them out in a furnace, come back, do a bit, dry them out, and over. So that took quite a long time to do. So now we are on to the next step, and that is marking out the spawn spots for the guardians. So with the underwater temples in Bedrock, the guardians spawn at specific spots in this area, and they will spawn anywhere in that column depending on what blocks are where. So we're going to mark out where each of these spawn spots are, and that's where our farm will begin. Now if you're wanting specific locations, you're best checking out Silent Whisperer's latest guardian farm, because he has a very good map laid out that says exactly where you need to put each of these. So again, the link will be in the description. So now I have all the spawning locations marked out, and what I need to do is build the actual cells that are going to be the guardian catchers and killers. As I said before, this is a Silent Whisperer design, but I am modifying it. So I'm going to have to figure out what I do and don't need from his design, and that might take me a bit of a moment, but we'll see you in a second once I've figured it out. So I've figured out what I do and don't need from Silent Whisperer's design, and it leaves quite a compact, simple, and relatively inexpensive design. So in his one, he's got the nether portal as well. And he's also got a second piston with a whole nother system to spawn them up here and send them to the nether. And that way all of these guardians go straight into the nether and build up there. That's like the ultra super mode. And to be honest, I'm running on a PS4. And if I have it with that and they go into the nether, within 10-20 seconds there's going to be so many in there that I can barely move because of the lag. So I don't need that system, so I've just got this single world system, single person, and I can guarantee I'm still going to get heaps of drops and heaps of XP. So we've already got quite a few spawned in just this single one. So if we activate this, they die pretty quickly and we get a lot of drops. So in that short amount of time with that single one, 12 prismarine, 3 prismarine crystals, and some XP. So if I've got all these going, it's going to be awesome. So let's go ahead and build all the next ones. I've got all the spawning chambers done. Now it's time for the redstone, which connects to the trident killers. I had it plugged in. So I had my controller plugged in, and for some reason that absolutely trashes the audio. So the last few clips probably sounded like absolute trash. I'm sorry about that. I'll try to remember in the future. I really need to turn that off. Okay, we have all of our water streams in place, and they should all be going to the same spot. So I'm going to drop one bit of redstone in each one. Nope. Okay, I'm not done yet. No! Ah, you fucking bastard. God damn it. Water streams are good. Now let's cover them in glass. So let me put away all this shit and we'll get right to it. So now with all the glass in place, we need to go ahead and put in all the redstone. Good old redstone. No one knows how it works, but it does. I'm kidding, people know how the redstone works. I just don't. Oh, I'm missing a block. See, I don't understand how redstone works. I'm an idiot. Forgot this on like every single one of them. So we're down to the final few things. We need to build a AFK platform. So let's go and build up the scaffolding. And this is the level we need to be at. Y level 86. We need to be right above the central spawning platform, which is here. Then the next thing I need to do is the bubble elevator. So we need the items and stuff to come up to us. I don't know how they're escaping, but they are. And they create nether just so that they fall into that. God, get out of the fucking way. For anyone that doesn't know why people always kill them on sight, that's one of the good reasons. Everything is in place for the first proper test run. So let's do this. So XP and items is coming up the shaft. I'm getting the XP. The only problem are the ones that are escaping. And I think I might solve that with portals. I would call that a success overall. So yes, I still need to deal with all these ones that are escaping. I don't know why they're escaping, but it's just something I'm going to have to deal with. And then a few other little refinements like a better storage system up here, better AFK platform, a switch up here as well so I can come up here and turn it on and off. Don't have to turn it off down the bottom. But yeah, overall, this is awesome. So it is the next day now and I have built a good storage system. So this has got the item filters in it. I've got the crystals going to one, the shards into another, and then the fish in the last one. Now I've already used a lot of them to make quite a few sea lanterns. I've got a lot more that I've used back at my tower as well. I also ended up adding the portals just so that if any of the guardians escape, they have a chance of going into the portal and that stops them, taking up the spawn cap. The other problem I had of them, not being in the right spot and not getting killed by the trident killer, I've fixed by placing this solid block here. So now they suffocate in those blocks and they die eventually. Again, no longer taking up the spawn cap. So the rates on this are awesome. So back to old tired me to give you the outro. I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode. I do appreciate you guys watching and I'll see you all next time.